Hi folks, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to my channel. Today I plan to do a few videos, perhaps maybe 2 to 3. The fragrance that I have today, first of all, is going to be a female fragrance from House of Mauboussin. It's a designer house, a very underrated house. This house, Karl Lagerfeld, even at some point Kenzo, these houses don't get recognition that is deserved on YouTube fragrance community. So I have this thing, I always say in my reviews that I like to review fragrances which are underrated. The houses don't get much talk, and I do buy my fragrances nowadays. You have to clarify it, otherwise people might think you're receiving free bottles. So I do buy fragrance I really like, and I feel they are worthy of collecting or reviewing. So this is one of them. So a few days back, I did review this uh, male fragrance from the same house, and I do not know how to say the name still. Une History de Dom Irresistible. Anyway, so this fragrance basically, and I did say it's very beautiful fragrance for the budget. Something similar to, you can say, perhaps Lalix Ombre Noir, but Lalix one is much more boozy as well as like beast mode. So that one is great. I really liked it a lot. So I decided, to get the female one. I'm going to gift it to her. But before I do that, I would like to review this. Hopefully you're doing good. Today is a very sunny morning. Like 2 to 3 days back, I told you it's been raining cats and dogs everywhere. I was getting sick of it. Now the weather is really, really bright and sunny. I'm planning to buy some curtains because when the sun is up, the whole room is very bright. So let's see the female version. This is also 90 ml, and this is in the white packaging. See the name. I don't want to go to the name because it's embarrassing. I cannot say the name properly. Own History de Femme Sensuelle. Okay, Mauboussin. This is how the box looks. I sprayed the perfume here. I'm not going to spray it on my hand for a reason. I'll tell you. This is how that looks. It looks kind of like a tester box, white box, but the bottle is just very pretty. It's just the opposite of polar opposite of the male one. This one, you can see the Mauboussin sign or the logo is there, and just like the men's one, it has the name and the house name as well, name of the fragrance, and it's really nice. From this angle, it does look like Lacoste Blanc for men. So this fragrance also has one other feature. The caps are quite heavy and it clicks into place. But if you see, the atomizers are pretty good actually. Okay, very good mist. So the thing is, I sprayed this on the paper. Let me do one more fresh spray on the box rather, sorry, because this is actually very potent. I tested this and my results were this fragrance. I read somewhere that it's very long lasting on paper, on clothes, but they forgot to mention it's pretty long lasting in beast mode and kind of choking on skin too. Reason being, there are a few notes in this fragrance which are which contribute this fragrance to make smell like very expensive, like Thierry Mugler fragrances or some of the more Narciso Rodriguez. Like there's plenty of musk in there. Okay, so I'll come to the smell, but let me tell you, the performance is crazy, crazy good. You would expect not much from Mauboussin, but you get push off. If not supreme weather, you'll get 6 to 7 hours easily. So it will cover your day's work, and it is a fragrance. I would say the season would be autumn. Summer would be okay, but it could be a little bit much. I'll come to that. So now who is it for? This is oriented for market for women. But I would think if you like florals, if you like Jean Paul Gaultier, Fleur de Mal, like for men, you might like this. If you like fragrances like female fragrances on yourself, like Alien, okay, some of the Alien flankers, or Classique by Jean Paul Gaultier, or like there's another called Kiehl's Original Musk. If you like those, this is gonna be very nice for you. So I would say it's a unisex perfume, but leaning towards feminine because of the notes. So notes in these are, I think, praline, chocolates, rose, as far as the top of my head. I remember from Fragrantica. I think there was a floral, I forgot the name, Narcissus or something. Let me see. Freesia and musk. So very simple notes breakdown, and this is not a new fragrance. It has been in the market for some time. So what I smell in this, there are a few things I smell in this which are not mentioned. Couple of notes that I get. There is a sharp citrus in the opening. When you spray this, you don't just get praline, you also get kind of like a citrus, musky, like a chalky musk. Like chalk means like the one you write white chalk on the board. Imagine that. So it's kind of like a thick, musky opening with a citrus. I don't get the praline right away, But then once the citrus is a little bit like goes away, then you start getting the musk more, and that point you get the chocolate. Okay, so it's not like a chocolatey chocolate, like a dark chocolate angel. I get it's like a more of a floral, you know, like if you like alien, like I don't remember which flanker I'm thinking, because alien literally has thousands of flankers. If you like some of those alien flankers, like the ones that have musk, or those, you know, like those. I recently reviewed a fragrance called 1 Million Puffer for Men. That one had like this solar energy feel. This one gives me that. So it is a very musky floral perfume, and it is not for everybody. I would think like, oh, it's going to be safe. It is not safe. For women, perhaps they will love it, but it also gives that like a very floral, white, lotiony, thick feel, which you might think of like maybe what you wear in a sunblock, you know, like if you go to the beach, right, you put a little bit of sunblock. So it does give you that Mansera holidays feel as well. So not coconut quite, but it's like a lotiony feel. So it is pretty intense, and I do get projection of around easily over 1 hour. So it keeps projecting. So if you don't wash your hands, I mean, especially I have dry skin, this fragrance actually continues to project. So the price of this actually is like 40 something dollars if you buy retail, but if you get it for a good deal, you'll get it under $40. It will be less than $40, 30 something. So for that price point, how good is this? This is very good. This is like higher end designer fragrance quality. For people who, for ladies or people who are a bit of brand snob, like you're niche snob, right? You might cancel this or dismiss it. I would say don't. Okay, this is a very nice perfume also for men. Take note, you can gift it to your wife. She will really like this. If your girlfriend or your mother, whoever you gift it to, they will not be unhappy. Okay, but who this is not for? This is not for younger girls. I feel younger individuals may feel this is a little bit mature, and this is a little bit tad bit for like 30 plus, you know, the age. But any fragrance can be worn by anybody. So there is that, and smell is not for everybody. This is like a love it or hate it for me, even though it's a soft, like a fragrance, like a lotiony perfume, but it is pretty one-dimensional. It smells like the color of the bottle. So if you don't like Blanche style perfume, this is not going to work for you. But then again, if the good point stays more. Price is good, longevity is good, smell-wise, I really like it. So if you like Jean Paul Gaultier classics, if you like florals in there, you know, like if you like notes like neroli, solar energy, okay, like sunny notes, if that makes sense, you would like this a lot. And I really think the bottle is very pretty for your shelf. The box, I don't care for much. You can throw away the box because it looks like a tester box. But this fragrance, I give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. This is, for me, it's a good pair against this, but this is not as dark, you know, like compared to this. Imagine this was Blanche style. You imagine this would be super dark. It's not that dark, but they're a good pair. If you want to buy this as a pair, good fragrances to buy. This is quite like 9 out of 10 I gave it. I'll give this 8.5 out of 10. Okay, so give it a try and see. I got this from one of our retail outlets. They have testers of it. Okay, so check it out. And there's a sale going on, and it's called Sandara. Okay, have a nice day. Let's do a few more reviews. Take care. Have a nice day.